Hi, Scott Orland with CINEMA-Magazin. Looks like I'm in paradise, right? Well, not exactly. I'm in Bintan, Indonesia, which is about 1 hour ferry ride south of Singapore. The reason I'm here, well, it's a luxury resort called the Sanchaya Hotel. And you may think, well, what am I doing at a luxury hotel? Well, it has a secret life. And that secret life has something to do with filmmakers. And I'm here with the producer, Joe Thomas, who is responsible for such movies The Man Who Knew Infinity, Hotel Mumbai, and the upcoming film called Monkey Man. Thank you so much. Tell us a little bit about the secret life, so to speak, about what this facility is, because obviously people can come here, it's a resort, but...
Yes, it does have a little bit of a secret life. So the space is just, it's got a magic to it, which is, every time we've come here to take a break after a film, or just to relax a bit, we leave without fail with a new project. So we started feeling like there's this creative air here. So we started focusing on that a little bit, and beautiful projects are coming out of it, and it's always just such a nice environment. You feel at home. It's an estate right on the beach, and nobody here to bother you or the filmmakers. So we spend a whole day writing scripts or talking about ideas. So it's become like a salon for creatives. Yeah, so
I remember years ago I interviewed Roland Emmerich, and before he wrote Independence Day or Godzilla, he would go down to Mexico. He had a place down there, and he and his writers would sit there and work on it away from all the distraction. You'd think like, yeah, they're really working, but they were, because there was no telephones. Everything else was kind of taken out of the mix. What it seems like you're doing here is a similar type of process, almost like a Sundance laboratory, where filmmakers from around the world can kind of come here. So if there are filmmakers in Germany who like, okay, I need to get away and I really want to create, or I want to meet producers who can kind of help my work, talk about how the process would work. How would they facilitate with producers like you?
Yeah, so initially, we are filmmakers primarily, so we look at projects, we could meet them in Germany or in LA or wherever. And if the project is sort of, it fits within our mode, which is cross-cultural films, bringing filmmakers from East to meet the West and create globally appealing stories, or stories that we believe that needs to be presented on a global scale. So the process would be, we'd meet them, look at the story, have conversations with them, and then to take the next step of creating that into whether it's an idea turned into a script, whether it's an existing script that needs to be rewritten, then we'll bring the right people around it and spend a few days in Sanchaya. That's completely focused. They don't have to worry about anything anything but ideas. And in between having a swim and having a cocktail and having good meals and getting pampered, we sort of come up with ideas. And it's not really a compulsory thing that they have to come here. It's just it's a facility that's available. But geographically, it's easier. We're in Bintan, which is right next to Singapore. It isn't on an island, and access to like Asian creatives or producers or investors is within our reach. And so to work with somebody from Germany, it's putting these two puzzles together in a good form.
And one of those projects I think I had mentioned earlier, called Monkey Man, had its origins kind of here. And Dev Patel, who everybody knows is an incredible actor, but he's going to be making his directorial debut. Without giving too much away, because I know the film's still in development, it hasn't started shooting yet, but how did that process work? How did Dev come here? How did you kind of start the incubation of this?
So Dev, I've worked with him on two films, The Man Who Knew Infinity and Hotel Mumbai. Monkey Man is something he's been developing for the last 4 years, and he had a script originally that he had written, and we discussed about how this can evolve into a motion picture, and it needed a rewrite. So we started talking to a writer called John Colley, who's done Happy Feet and Master and Commander. He co-wrote Hotel Mumbai with Anthony Maras too. and he liked the project. So it was getting Dev and John together, and John lives in Australia, Dev's in LA and everywhere else, shooting other films. So this became a place where they both could come together and spend time developing the script to the next stage, which is looking really good.
Well, I can't thank you enough. This is an amazing resort. I haven't swum in the ocean yet, but the food is incredible. And the beauty of this facility is even if you're not a filmmaker, you still can come here. So, Joe, congratulations. Thank you so much for sharing. New movie will be Monkey Man. Look out for it. We got a little while, but when you see it, this is where it started. And this is Scott Orland. Till next time.